High-value men always hide these 5 things from a woman. There are 5 things a man must never reveal too quickly, no matter how drawn he is to her smile, her softness, or her silence. Because the moment you hand over these pieces of your soul, you will no longer be seen as a man, but as a tool, a means, a momentary pleasure, and that is not who we are. His inner battles, a man's struggles, are sacred. They are the forge in which he is shaped, scarred and sharpened. To reveal them to someone who has not earned the right to witness your war is to make your suffering entertainment. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself daily, be tolerant with others and strict with yourself. We carry our pain like a shield, not to hide but to grow from it in silence. You do not gain respect by bleeding in front of those who would never shed for you. True strength is when you fight alone and emerge forged in fire, not begging for comfort but wielding clarity to his future intentions. High-value men do not narrate their next move. They are not storytellers of what will be, but sculptors of what is, as epic teachers taught. Don't explain your philosophy. Embody it. To announce your plans is to invite delay. Judgment and sabotage, let them guess. Let them gossip, but never let them know. Because the man who reveals his direction too soon is the man who loses control over the steering wheel. Let your results be your introduction. Let your silence be your fortress. We are not here to be understood easily. We are here to be respected. And respect is never granted to the man who bleeds his truth before it's fully formed. 3. His emotional weak spots. Never hand over the map to your emotional triggers, because the moment you do, you give others the power to pull your strings. Seneca once wrote, "No man is more unhappy than he who never faces adversity, for he is not permitted to prove himself." When you expose your vulnerabilities to someone who hasn't proven their loyalty, you're offering ammunition to a hand that may one day turn against you. A high-value man doesn't suppress his emotions. He disciplines them. He doesn't deny that he feels. He simply refuses to be mastered by what he feels. Let them wonder what rattles you. Let them speculate what keeps you awake at night, but never confirm it, because the moment they know what shakes you, they know how to break you. For his long-term vision, a high-value man never reveals his final destination, not because he's unsure of it, but because he knows the world is filled with voices that mock dreams they can't comprehend. Epic, Titus warned. If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. When you share your grand vision too early, you invite resistance from people who lack the discipline to dream that big. They'll doubt you, distract you, even try to redefine you. But a disciplined man understands silence is protection. He builds in the shadows, sharpens in solitude, and arrives at his destiny with no explanation. Only results. Let them think you're just passing time. When the moment comes, they'll realize you are building an empire behind their blind assumptions. 5. His emotional struggles. A high-value man never burdens a woman or anyone with the chaos of emotions he hasn't yet mastered, not because he denies them, but because he understands that true strength isn't found in unleashing emotion, it's found in governing it. Seneca wrote, "He is most powerful who has power over himself." That includes rage, anxiety, jealousy, and despair. These are sacred battles, meant to be fought in the silence of one's own mind, not displayed for comfort, pity, or validation. A man who shares his emotional wounds to freely invite judgment, not respect. He knows that composure in public and confrontation in private is the mark of someone who commands not only a room, but his own soul. So we do not speak of our storms until they've passed. And when we do, it's never to complain, but to teach. If you found this truth stirring something inside, then guard it fiercely, because what you keep silent, you control, and what you control, no one can take from you, remember. Strength is born in the shadows. Not the spotlight, we walk this path together. Silent, but unbreakable. Subscribe if you're ready to master yourself and rise beyond. Until next time, stay relentless, stay disciplined, and let your silence speak louder than any words.